Welcome to MovieCapt. Since childhood, Mary has always loved learning. She studied very hard, and she kept the habit of leaving the office late every day. That night, Mary packed her things, grabbed a plane ticket, ready to go back to her ex-boyfriend. As usual, she walked into the elevator on the 49th floor. When the elevator reached the 42nd floor, a man in a suit stepped into the elevator. The elevator stopped when it reached the 4th floor. The man pressed the elevator's emergency communication button. No one responded at all. They both started waving at the camera to let the security guard see their current situation, but there was no response. Now the two people became completely desperate. Fortunately, the man knew that on the top of the business elevator, there's usually an escape door. He jumped for a while but couldn't reach the door. The man discussed with Mary. They chose to make a human pyramid to open the escape door. But Mary fumbled on the ceiling for a while. Except for the scratches on her hands, she gained nothing. The man had no choice but to put Mary down. They sat on the floor in despair and waited quietly for time to pass. The man began to start a conversation. He even gave Mary a bottle of water, and Mary a good impression on him. Mary's was smiling again at the moment. Mary felt the urge to pee. She even put her hands on the head and lay down on the ground. She couldn't control her legs and stood up. The man said he could turn his back, stand in the corner, and pretend to listen to the music. Mary accepted this option. She crouched to another corner and took out her thermos and started peeing. After this, they had no gap at all. The two began to play games. The chat also became more and more intimate. The man opened a bottle of red wine in his hand. They started to drink. Both of them got a little drunk. The man said he had noticed Mary for a long time. They even drew each other's portraits. The topic of conversation became more and more open. They started to flirt each other. The man walked towards Mary affectionately. He kissed her. They had a romantic accident in the elevator. However, after that, Mary changed her attitude. She told him with a serious face that what had happened tonight was just an impulse. Tomorrow they will be back like nothing happened. The man was desperate. He revealed his true identity. It turned out he is the security guard of the building. He watched Mary through the surveillance for a while. Clearly, he had a crush on Mary, so he designed this elevator thing. While he was talking, he took out the elevator control key and said that he could release Mary at any time. After Mary heard the confession of the man, all the beautiful fantasy in her was broken. She shouted that she would sue the man for rape once she got out. Hearing this, the man would not let her out. He directly reached out and hugged Mary while desperately struggling. Mary kicked the key and broke it. They were completely trapped in the elevator under the urgent situation. Mary's fighting power increased greatly. She smashed the man's head. The man was knocked to the ground before he fainted. He also grabbed Mary's hair and knocked her out on the spot. They lay unconsciously in the elevator for several hours. When Mary struggled to open her eyes, she found that the man had already woken up. He finally showed his true self. He told Mary, before the end of a long vacation, no one will come to the office. As soon as he said that, he rushed over to grab Mary's neck. After a while, he let go of her neck. He smashed the elevator door directly. He tried to reconcile with Mary again. He sat next to Mary, opening the cigar that Mary was going to give to her ex-boyfriend. He apologized to Mary as he smoked the cigar. Mary, for her safety, just sat silently and sobbed in the corner. Seeing that Mary did not respond to him at all, the man, who has a violent temper, was once again angry. Inadvertently, he saw the elevator lights strip plate. They are all slot structure. An idea just came to him. The man used a thermos to knock at the ceiling. He opened the cover and a large hole is revealed. Unfortunately, with a man's height, he could not climb out of this big hole. Therefore, he wanted Mary to carry him up. He will try to rescue Mary after he gets out. Well, Mary is a smart girl from a good university. She said that she was too weak. She can't carry the man up. It will be better if the man carry her up. Seeing that the main man is considering, Mary quickly made a promise. The man was impressed by the bright future promised by Mary. Surprisingly, he did carry Mary up. As soon as Mary climbed out of the elevator, she gave the man a middle finger. The man was so angry that he jumped many times. With the adrenaline pumping fast, he got another idea. He used his clothes as a rope and climbed up to the elevator by himself. Mary had already climbed a few meters away, but the man is strong. After they climbed up some meters, Mary was caught up by him. They wrestled in the narrow elevator shaft. They accidentally fell down. Both of them passed out again. This time, it was Mary who regained her consciousness first. She used her clothes as a robe to tie up the man, and then she used a lighter to light the paper and set off the fire alarm. While waiting for the fireman, she decided to retain the evidence. Therefore, she began to question the man. She asked him why he didn't pursue her in a normal way. The man explained in frustration that he was once a director in a technology company. However, he caused a car accident. Because of DUI, the female student died, and he went to jail. Because of that record, he could no longer find a proper job. He could only find a security job to support his family. He knew Mary couldn't fall in love with a poor security guard. Therefore, he designed everything. He made himself look like a professional to catch Mary's attention. He never thought that he would win her heart in the end. At this moment, another security guard who was on leave came back to the company with his girlfriend to mess around with the man. He accidentally found the two people trapped in the elevator. He used a crowbar to open the elevator door and found that the elevator was stopped at a halfway point, so he threw the key inside to let Mary start the elevator by herself. At that moment, the man untied the rope by himself. He knocked Mary down and pretended that he didn't know how to use the key. He asked the security guard to come in and help them to start the elevator, but the man suddenly started the elevator. The security guard was crushed in half. Then, the man dragged Mary out, threw her into his trunk. He went back to the elevator and started disposing of the guard's body. He also went to the security room to delete the security record of that night. The security guard's girlfriend was impatient because she waited so long. She came over and asked where her boyfriend was. Without a doubt, the man killed the security guard's girlfriend as well and put her body with the security guards. The man was driving Mary to the suburbs. He poured gasoline in a garbage can. He turned around and opened the trunk, ready to destroy the bodies, but found that Mary seemed already dead. The man sighed. Just as he was about to move Mary's body, she suddenly sat up. She broke the man's nose with a gasoline can. Then, Mary rushed to the car, stepped on the accelerator, and drove away. The man could only stand there and cursed anxiously. Mary did stop the car. Then she quickly drove backward. Seeing the car is about to crash over, the man could only turn around and jump into a garbage can. The car hit the garbage can and flattened it. The man broke all the bones, and Mary was still not satisfied. She lit up the cigar left by the man and threw it directly into the trash can. And that's it. She used the man's gasoline to burn him to death. Here the movie ends. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.